I'm not an archaeologist or an anthropologist or a sociologist or a historian or a political scientist. I'm just a lay person with lots of questions from my smartphone. And embarrassingly enough, I posted a video recently where I somehow got on the topic of the Neolithic Revolution and was thinking that that happened 200,000 years ago, but it was actually more like 12,000 years ago or 220, something like that. Anyway, once again, I've said this before, but people should definitely take everything I say with a grain of salt. But one of my musings lately has been how chiefdoms formed correlated with social stratification and the emergence of class and wealth inequality is one way of saying it. But anyway, apparently that was related to the agricultural development or the Neolithic Revolution. But that doesn't really provide a very satisfactory answer as far as, like, obviously you have the ability to have like surplus, and then so some people were really wealthy or whatever. But I mean, in order for that kind of thing to exist, people have to, you have to have a certain amount of people who are like willingly on board with that. You can't just like coerce everyone if like everyone's on an equal playing field. You have to have like some kind of authority figure. And that's what's interesting to me is like you have an elite, which is really like, it carries a negative connotation, but it's actually kind of a neutral. It's basically, you're talking about the vanguard. You're talking about people who society honor and look up to and trust as leaders. And like, I think it was this leadership that was crucial for the emergence of social stratification. And in other words, like you have classes of people, and then you have like, privilege. But that is really interesting to me because I feel like that's sort of at the very heart of how we got to where we are now, which is